How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world.
So, can somebody explain to me, how are people mad at this speech? This had to have been the best speech I've ever heard. Wholesome, factual, confident, courageous, you name it, he did it. Harrison Butker is a hero. And in America in 2024, if you dare criticize these blue-head devil feminists, they lose their salvation. There is nothing wrong with what the man said about women wanting to be with a good husband and take care of a family. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I am perplexed. I am absolutely perplexed. I hadn't even watched the speech. I said everybody making a big fuss about this speech. Man, it's just a typical speech of somebody just, challenging the woke mob. I've heard it all before. I talk about it every day. Then the backlash hit. Then my wife is like, baby, did you see that Harrison Butker? Did you see that video? Did you see that kicker make that video? I say, but what happened? People are going crazy about it. People are coming out. She said some of her favorite people she follow on Instagram is mad, writing statements. He's a misogynist. Women can't have rights. I said, let me watch what the boy said. Let me see what he said. He must went crazy. And then I watched it. I want y'all to hear what's making the world mad. Not the real world. Not y'all functional cognitive adults. I'm talking about these blue-head crazy devils that at the sight of being a mother, the audacity of taking care of your own kids, the audacity of embracing a relationship where you support your husband, the audacity of wearing multiple hats. I want y'all to get this before I play the video. Understand this real quick. Being a mother is a crazy responsibility. It is more time consuming because you have to do like 6 jobs. You're not leaving the house, and then nothing against women at work, but you're not leaving the house to go do one job and come back home. Raising a child you're a psychologist, you're a therapist, you're an MMA fighter, you're a diaper connoisseur, you have to smell, you're a sewage worker, a trash man, because them diapers stink and you got to put them in the thing. You got to listen to a baby crying every day. You got to be a cook. So you got to learn how to make food all day long. You went to culinary art school. Then you got to be a good wife to your husband. Then you got to be a teacher because you homeschool your children, you're teaching them. How dare you be a woman of valor? It's the stupidest stuff I ever heard in my life. Let me roll this thing so y'all can hear what this man said. And y'all explain to me in the comment section, what did he say wrong? What did he say wrong?
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment.
Okay.
You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world.
I quit. I can't. What's wrong with that? He said some of you are been, excited about the career and the promotions. But I bet a lot of you are ultimately happy about the children you're going to bring in the world. There is no woman on planet Earth that ain't thinking of, well, let me say this. He's at a Catholic university. So yeah, those women are thinking about things that actually matter. If he was at Harvard or somewhere where all they thinking about is getting D down on the weekend, then maybe he'd be wrong. I'm not saying that's all they do. Y'all get what I'm saying. God dang.
I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say,
his story. This is his story. His story. He didn't say all y'all had to be like him. He's just giving you an example of a real woman and a real life example of what he just said.
That her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school would convert to the faith, become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Lord Jesus, what's happening? I just thought that man called every woman a 304. I thought he said all y'all twerking on Instagram, OnlyFans, you ain't got nothing in. I thought he said something Fresh and Fit them be saying. Ain't nobody got mad at Fresh and Fit and all these fake gurus who trash women every day. But the man said something, tears brought to his eyes, thinking about how his wife has been the sole reason of his success outside of God. Women should be celebrating. A man is finally acknowledging women's greatness, but you can't please women. You say, you are great. A mother. It was because you that I become successful and can be all I can be. What? How dare he? What a misogynist. He make his wife care about him. He make his wife love the children. He make his wife happy. How dare him? God dang, these people are stupid. Finish the clip. It's great. It's a great speech.
She's the primary educator to our children. She's the one who ensures I never let football or my business become a distraction from that of a husband and father. She's the person that knows me best at my core, and it is through our marriage that, Lord willing, we will both attain salvation.
I can't do it. There's more to it, but I want y'all to hear people get mad at that. So now you hear what he said in part. He goes on to talk about men, challenging men, elevating men. He goes on to talk about the government. He obviously had to slap Joe Biden across the head a couple times because he a fake Catholic up there at Planned Parenthood. They're talking about unaliving babies, and he go.
And then we come back here to the state of Florida, where Ron DeSantis felt like he needed to run for president, and so 15 weeks wasn't good enough. We had to go to 6 weeks.
What? What in the satanic ritual are you doing? Doing this when it comes to taking the lives of unborn children. He deserved to be called out by Harrison. But anyway, I want to play a clip, show y'all a montage of nutty people who are losing it all on what you just heard.
All right. Well, since I have about 200 of y'all congratulating me and asking me what the fuck I was thinking during this speech, I thought I'd respond. Yeah, it was fucking horrible. Some of us did boo. Me and my roommate definitely did. There was a standing ovation from everyone in the room, except from me, my roommate, and about 10 to 15 other women. Also, I'm 21, question mark. Getting married and having kids is not my ideal situation right now. So, yeah, it was definitely horrible. And it definitely made graduation feel a little less special.
So what I can say to him as a Christian is if you're using this to oppress a people or hold them down, you're not walking with Jesus. If you are using the religion, if you're more obsessed with the religious rituals and practices than you are with the word of Jesus, you're not walking with Jesus. And if you're using it for the judgment of others and as a weapon to beat people down, you're also not walking with Jesus. So I would really encourage him to find the best parts of faith and not diverge into extremist beliefs.
The kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs, who has got to be the most sexist, white supremacist I have ever seen in my life. Unbelievable that at a time, this last football cycle, where all of these women are attracted to the NFL because of Taylor Swift. And here's this incredibly successful woman, Taylor Swift, that has this amazing work ethic. And then I forget that this type of person exists everywhere.
Who just really went in and told these women who have spent tens of thousands of dollars and countless hours getting their degrees that those degrees ain't shit, and that they need to just wife up and push babies out. This man is a professional football player. He can afford to have his wife stay at home and not work. Going to a college class and telling them that really it was diabolical what was done to you. You've been bamboozled. You shouldn't have gotten this degree. Like, does the college not understand that if you're telling people they shouldn't enroll and they should just wife up, that they're going to lose money? And the reason we are seeing birth rates decline is because most people can't afford to fucking live, let alone live on one income. Because most people aren't married to professional football players.
I just can't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. We got to stand behind this brother. Every single person that hear this, go on this page, write a comment, buy a jersey. We should be supporting this man because it's no reason whatsoever that a virtuous man giving virtuous values from the kingdom of God, and this is biblical, what he's saying, should be shunned and shamed, and people coming after him in the NFL saying his views are not our views. What the are your views then? What is your views, NFL? Not supporting families? Y'all got going out here beating up women, shooting people, vehicular homicides. What's y'all values? The commissioner's a fraud? NFL, y'all the last people to be talking about values. Our values don't align. It should. Let Colin Kaepernick come out here doing this stupid stuff and y'all support him, but don't support a man that's just talking about great values. Every single value in America that's positive, that's doing well, the reason we're great, the reason we're better than everybody else, the reason y'all happy and free is because of the values that he's talking about. Your mama and them was married, fool. Your mama and them believed in supporting her husband. Do you not remember? How do you think this country was founded, started, exploded in greatness? Because people had the mentality, because we didn't have big cities. Mom and them stayed at home, helped take care of the kids. Daddy went out and busted his knuckles every day. What are we talking about? Then y'all get your little freeloaders to the day and you want to get D down on the weekend. And then after you're done, 40 years later, you want a man. You want a real man. Well, they don't want you, honey. He already got a wife that's good. Not some ran through rental car. You a rental car woman. It makes me mad. The women, listen, the women who are upset, you can tell that they're terrible wives. A woman should be able to say, I choose to have a career and I understand what he's saying. Great for him. Good for me. We all good. I don't see nothing wrong with this man is saying. He's saying the right thing because he didn't say it was wrong for you to have a career. He never said that. He just gave an example of what his wife's done. A good woman would think that this is a good speech and they'll leave it at that. A terrible woman that's a bad wife, I'm telling you right now, you do not want to be married to a woman like this. You don't. You can see it you can see the spirit of what she's saying. This man don't wear the pants in his family. He doesn't. He don't. He may be Rich Eisen on TV. He ain't wearing the pants. This woman is probably a headache, but he ain't got no cojones, so he deal with it. Listen to how she responds irrationally, emotionally to what Harrison said. Just listen to her mannerisms.
The moments that you cherish as being a mom, but you are also a professional, and you are the greatest multitasker I know anywhere. And the way that you hold up, remind me.
All right, come on.
If I could say one thing quickly.
Sure. Hold on. Let me say this. Y'all missed the first part because she just interrupted the show and started making digs at Harrison in a psychopathic, narcissistic way. But listen to what she said. Listen how she introduced into this conversation. Listen to how she talked to her own husband. Roll the clip.
Only one in the family with an Emmy Award.
I don't know if this is her husband. Is this her husband? Yes. Okay. Listen.
So it's just an outrage, you know? So.
If I could say one thing quickly,
sure.
and I will anyway, right?
If I could say one thing quickly, but I will anyway, right? Listen how she talking.
So, number one, I'm lucky because I have a partner in Thelma. We have someone who helps me be able to realize my ambitions.
No, you have a nanny at home to take care of your kids while you do what you want to do. Am I saying it's wrong? No, but be honest about it. You're not doing what my wife is doing. You're not home with the babies like my wife is. And I'm not saying you bad, but quit acting like it's the same thing. You're not at home. You're up here with him. Your kids do not see you every day, and they don't see him. So you hire a nanny that's full-time to help you raise your children. So quit shaming women for staying at home with their babies and acting like y'all equal. You're not equally participating in your child's life. Just be honest. That's like a daddy who ain't at home. Negro, you can't say you equally participate in your child's life from a father who's present. You can't. It's not the same. Just say you rather realize your career than spend time with your children. It's fine. You grown. You can do that. But quit acting like that ain't what you're doing.
In life. But also my heart hurts.
Who helps with the kids, you're
yes.
saying? Oh.
And
Yeah, help with the kids. Who help with the kids? Help with the kids. They with the kids.
but my heart hurt for those girls sitting there because they have so much potential ahead of them and they can do whatever they want to do. And I have such close friends who chose.
How is it that they don't want to be stay-at-home moms? Explain that to me. Why do you think that women, see, this is a dumb woman. Why do you think that women, in my opinion, would hear that message? Why would you think? Because you think women are like you, that prioritize your career over your children. Just honestly, be honest with it. Why don't you think that women could hear that and say, you know what? After my career and everything, I think that the ultimate thing would be to have a family and children. I think that it would be invaluable to do that. I think that it is special. Why do you think women are saying, oh man, how dare he tell me I need to be a homemaker? You know, his wife, Harrison Butker wife is probably sitting at home with the kids, enjoying her life, playing with the kids every day, going to the park, doing on strolls. Harrison is out here busting his rear end to make sure she's happy and got everything that she needs. And them two together are raising their children, not some outside source or something like that. They're raising their children. And his wife is happy. And she said it's something that made her happy. And if any woman resonate with that, then they resonate with it. If women want to go have a career, go have a career. He never told you couldn't. He just said what his wife feels and how it benefited him. He's the speaker. It's honorable for a woman to look at her husband and say, I want to help you. I want to bless you to be elevated, to be the greatest you could be. Just like a woman have that instinct for her own children. But women like this who get butt hurt because you know what? She getting hit. She feel ashamed that she prioritizes her career over her kids. Now, she ain't gonna never say that. She'll cry and cuss me out, but inside, the reason she's bothered by it, because she feel like he's attacking her because she decided to prioritize her career and wear the little pantsuits and make all this money. And she know deep down inside, well, maybe I should spend a little more time with my baby. Maybe I did miss my baby growing up. Maybe the nanny is spending too much time. Maybe I didn't want to have kids. I wasn't ready for kids. Maybe all that is coming out in her. That man did everything he did in good faith and with a good heart, and I thought it was honorable. And these people getting their feelings broke up because they're not good women. I would never want to marry a woman like this. Men, avoid this at all costs. Marry a woman that's like Butker's wife. That doesn't mean she's sitting on the couch every day. That don't mean she just kiss your butt all the time. He said that she was holding him accountable to being the best father and not putting football before his family. Jack of all trades. Come on. Sick of it. I'm sick of people shaming women for being stay-at-home moms. Go out and chase your career, sweetheart. Go and do your thing and let other people raise your kids and let the private school, public school raise your kids. And then when they go to college, they don't love you no more. You don't have a connection. Don't get mad at the women who stayed at home and took care of their kids because they didn't need an extra car and an extra mansion and an extra subscription somewhere and an extra Pilates class and, my status is this. I'm out of here.